on my mind. I'm just a mood. Huh? What the? Oh boy. Oh shipboard emergency. I didn't realize he's coming back. We haven't cleaned up anything. Attention all Scots. This is an emergency. Look busy. The boss is coming.
Worst road trip ever.
Yeah, you too, Toasty.
How do we tell them the reactor and the cleaning and the...
Hey, Mr. Scots.
Hi, boss.
Can you give me a status report on what's happening around here?
Well, you see, there's a small fracture in the fission reactor core. I'm afraid we're completely out of lettuce and bacon. And, don't get mad at this. Try not to be upset. But I'm afraid we're out of coffee.
No coffee? Well, you better get me a coffee in 90 seconds, or I'm going to throw your club butt out of an airlock and fix the nuclear leak! Coffee. This coffee's good. So, everything's fixed now, right?
Yep, everything is fixed. And please, God, don't ask how we did it.
So, what you doing, you bag of fetid meat?
Hey, man. What's different about you? You look shiny.
Actually, yes. You know what, Richard? I feel good. I really feel good. I feel like a new butt. I don't know what it is about me today, but I do feel good.
You got any films? Any bolt-ons? That reminds me. Didn't I do an interview with somebody named Bolton?
John Bolton, you say? Okay, well, I'm in.
Let's go watch that film. Coffee's good.
John Bolton. Man, are you a busy guy. I was just reading your IMDb profile before, and I had to stop halfway through, make a cup of coffee, have a nap, and get through the rest of it. You do a lot.
I keep busy, yeah, and it's all about the balance that I think a lot of independent filmmakers have to find between working for yourself and working for other people. So I am happy to do non-creative work for other people, and then I try to do creative work, my own creative work. Yeah, I spend 50% of my time doing non-creative work for other people, 50% of my time doing non-creative work for myself, and 50% of my time doing creative work for myself. And you can see the problem with the math there.
So for you math geniuses out there.
That's right.
We're working on quantum levels.
Exactly, that means I'm very busy. Yeah.
That's very busy. Well, you are here also because of Crazy 8s.
I am here because of Crazy 8s.
So we're a little time dilation and whatnot. Takes us back to 2005, 2006?
No, 2006.
2006.
And, so I made a few shorts before, and I actually pitched to Crazy 8s the previous 2 years. Oh. And the first year was not nearly ambitious enough. And the second year was way too ambitious. And then I think the third year I got it just right. But the idea was to make a film entirely out of casting sessions for that film. And I'd always wanted to make a disaster film. I was quite interested in disaster films, still am. And so the idea was to shoot all of these fake auditions for this film and then cut those auditions together into a short. It was a different way of telling a story. We thought it was something we could have a lot of fun with. It was a way of paying respects to the lives of like working actors in this town. And so the gag was, when you watch the film, it says, in 2006, we pitched a disaster film to Crazy 8s, and we had 8 days and $800 to make a film. Unfortunately, we spent the first 7 days in casting. And so on the 8th day, we cut together the film with the only footage that we had, which was the footage from the casting sessions. And then the joke goes from there.
It's brilliant. It is brilliant. I like that idea.
It was a simple idea, and I think, whenever I've pitched anything, The simpler the idea, the better.
So let's watch this film. Toasty, roll that Wi-Fi.
Hi, Christopher Shire reading for Steve Johnson.
Hi, I'm Amanda Tapping, and I'm reading for the part of Mary Johnson.
Hi, my name is Carly McKillop, and I'm reading for Shelley Johnson.
Hi, I'm Gary Chalk. I'm reading for the part of the mayor. All right.
Hi, I'm William Taylor, and I'm reading for the fire chief.
Hi, I'm Sonia Saloma, reading for the role of prostitute.
Hi, I'm Michael Coleman, and I'm reading for the role of Gurdeep Grewal. Gurdeep Grewal. And I'm network approved. I just did a possible recurring on Star Blaster. That helps.
Hi, I'm Winston Record, and I'm reading for the part of Homeless Man.
Them seagulls sure ain't acting normal.
Hey, no! Bad! Bad, Bertie! Oh! No!
Law courts, please.
Big day, boss?
Well, only the start of the highest profile trial of my career. On the anniversary of my divorce from my wife and separation from my daughter. On the second anniversary of the death of an innocent client of mine.
You want to talk about it, boss?
No. I just wish, things were like they were before. When Mary Shelley and I were friends. We used to spend afternoons together in Science World. And I was a good lawyer. And I wasn't defending the likes of Gurdeep Grewal.
Gurdeep Grewal?
Grewal.
The murderer? You're his lawyer? But boss, everyone knows he's guilty.
Yeah, well, we're all guilty, Cabby. We're all guilty.
As mayor of this fair city, I decree that you are amazing.
Thanks.
If I wasn't so famous and so married, we could have a lot of fun together,
Hey, nice rehearsal, guys. Really natural.
Rehearsal?
For God's sake. What do you mean the mayor is not going to be at the press conference? He said that something came up. I have fought for my whole career for seismic upgrades to the oldest buildings in this city. And when I step in front of those cameras at noon today to make that funding announcement, the mayor is going to be standing right there beside me. Yes, ma'am. Anything else? Your daughter's principal called. She skipped school today. Oh, no. Not again. It's all right. No, it's not all right. It hasn't been all right since Steve and I got the divorce. I wish things were like they used to be when the three of us all got along and we used to hang out together all day at Science World. All I want to do is protect people. Why can't I protect my daughter from the pain of my divorce?
So I was supposed to see my dad this weekend, but he was way too busy with his murder trial, so I didn't see him, but it's okay, because he's just as annoying as my mom, who's totally obsessed with her seismic upgrade funding initiative. Anyway, they both care about their jobs way more than they care about me. No, I mean, the last time we actually got along was like when we used to hang out at Science World. I don't know, maybe I'll just run away. Okay, peace.
Oh, wait. Those raccoons are doing something funny. No.
Gurdeep Grewal, you ready for your day in court?
Sure. With my white lawyer, white judge, an all-white jury.
Don't play the race card, Gurdeep. It's the law.
You and your integrity.
In the past 2 years, I lost a client and a family. My integrity is all I got left. And even that's slipping away.
You know, even if you weren't my lawyer, I'd still hate your guts.
You know that he's white, right?
Your Honor, you're going to be late for Mary's press conference.
I'm not going. I don't care about our little projects. Earthquake preparedness won't get me reelected. Jobs will.
Security?
I'm the fire chief. I'm the most decorated firefighter in the history of the Vancouver Fire
Okay, well
Department.
cut.
This is the biggest announcement in the history of earthquake safety in this city. But it's not just about preparing buildings. It's about preparing yourselves. So I want each and every one of you in this city, from all walks of life, to dig down deep and ask yourselves, if the end came today, would you be ready? Not just physically, not just mentally, but emotionally.
Here you go, Mom and Dad. Here's a picture of me at Science World. A picture to remember me by.
Gurdeep Gruel, how do you plead?
Not guilty of sitting through this bullshit trial.
Gurdeep, no!
Lame.
No!
Lame.
No! No!
Those animals are trying to tell me something. But what?
Where the hell is that blonde chick?
What am I doing here? Why do I even care anymore? I mean, where's the dignity? Where's the goddamn dignity?
Okay, Chris, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. And action.
Help! Help! Someone help!
Forget it, Gertie. We're gonna die down here like we deserve. It's my daughter. She sent a picture of herself to me and my wife. From Science World.
Maybe if you save yourself, you could save your wife and daughter.
Mary! Silly! I'm coming!
You're helping me? But I'm a murderer.
I lost my last client, Gertie. I'm not gonna lose you. We all deserve a second chance.
It's like the worst has brought out the best in you.
Now you go out there and find redemption. And I'll go out there and find my family.
Daddy? Mommy? Daddy?
It's okay, honey. I'll help you find your mommy and daddy.
You're helping me? But you're a prostitute.
You know, Science World must get to Science World. You're helping me,
That's right, ma'am.
but you're homeless.
We're all homeless now, ma'am. Excuse me, but there's other people that need help.
Thank you, homeless man. Thank you.
Thank you, prostitute. Thank you. Thanks.
Mary! Silly!
Mom! Dad! Mom! Dad! Shelley!
Steve! Mary!
Mom! Dad!
Steve! Mary!
Mom! Dad!
Jenny!
Mom! Mommy! Dad!
I'm here! I'm alive! I'm alive! I'm alive!
Dad!
Mary!
Steve!
Mom!
Shelley!
Dad!
Ah! There you go. God.
I can't believe it took something like this to bring us back together again.
Everything's gonna be just like it was, honey.
No, honey. Things will be better.
But Mom, Dad, the law courts are gone. City Hall is gone. What about your careers?
Our careers may never recover from this disaster. But there are more important things than our careers.
Like what?
It's finally here. The show that you've been waiting for. The Vancouver B Movie Factory, where movie-making dreams come true. Check your local listings for airtimes.
Your afternoon snacks, sir.
Why, thank you, Scotty. Hey, Toasty. More like that. But, change the voice?
Yeah, something about those new Scotties. They're a little bit different. There's something a little less, or maybe a little bit more, not quite sure.
Let's watch this thing with Roger Larry. It's a trailer of one of his films.
Oh, fun.
Roll the Wi-Fi. Well, it is my pleasure to welcome to the space station Roger Larry, director, producer, documentary filmmaker.
All of the above. I make fictional films too, but mainly feature documentaries lately.
Tell us what you've been doing lately.
With my producer Paul Armstrong and my co-writer Sandra Thompson, I'm making a film about a legendary Canadian jazz singer, Kenny Coleman, who lived an amazing life. He's 84 now. Sinatra was a huge fan of his and also a patron of his. And he just had this amazing career, but now he's 84, of course, and he's, slowing down. But the film is actually about how his 44-year-old son, Chase Coleman, who is a real estate executive in Arizona, has decided to quit real estate and join the circus to become a singer. He's going to become a singer like his dad.
That's fascinating.
And his dad is trying to stop him.
Oh. Wow. So how's it going so far?
It's going great. We're about halfway through shooting. Although it's hard to tell with a feature documentary, you never know where the story's going to take you and where, when the money runs out, you generally stop shooting, although not always.
Not always. Can he sing?
We're going to show a trailer, so you guys tell me.
Oh, okay, no problem. I'll let Toasty be the judge. He's very good at these things.
Yeah?
No.
I'm dying to meet Toasty.
Okay.
I'm hoping for that. Maybe even after the show. I'd like an autograph.
Well, we will see. Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
So excited to meet Toasty.
Yeah, well, there's a first.
So, Chase came up here last September and started taking voice lessons, and we started filming a year ago, August, and we've been shooting over since that time, so a little more than a year now.
Wow, good.
And when all is said and done, we'll have shot about 50 days over a year and a half or so. And the film has been picked up by the CBC. Oh. And the Canadian Media Fund, POV Fund, gave us a budget as well, or gave us money. So we're actually fully financed at a very respectable budget that I'd like to thank the CBC and Telefilm and Canadian Media Fund for all that money, which I'm spending very wisely. And just so all your viewers know, every time we get that money, we get audited. It's just a matter of course. So.
It's how it happens.
It's how it works.
It is. Yes.
Your tax dollars are at work.
Speaking of work, let's watch the trailer.
Let's.
What are we going to see?
This is the trailer for Cool Daddy.
Cool Daddy.
It's a feature documentary, hopefully coming out next fall.
So, Toasty, roll that Wi-Fi.
Tonight, from Vancouver, present The Ken Coleman Show.
I'll go my way by myself.
In '59, I went to New York.
This is the
I had an urge to sing.
of romance.
Every night I found myself hanging out at a jazz club. I met marvelous, incomparable Sarah Vaughan.
Look at me.
3 months later, I was singing at the Flamingo Hotel in Las Vegas with her.
Summertime, and the living is easy.
From that point on, I was in show business. I had a good time.
Frank Sinatra praised it as glorious singing, a loving experience, totally musical.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play.
Is this a stairway to heaven? Parkinson's is not a comforting. There are days when I'm frozen and days when I'm mobile.
You were gone most of the time.
He always says the same thing. You left.
I was a singer.
You were a father and a husband.
I'll go my way by myself.
I wouldn't want my son to go into this business.
It's a bloody tough business, I'll tell you.
I'll try to apply myself. Teach my heart how to sing.
Since I was 5 years old, I wanted to sing. You told me never do it. So are you going to be in the room the whole time? Because you're a little bit of a control freak, so maybe you should be.
Am I like that?
Yeah, I think
no. You're a man. Sing the song like a man. Sing like you're singing to a chick or something.
With chick, chick here, chick there. Here a chick, there a chick, everywhere chick, chick.
Show some balls when you sing.
But it wasn't about that.
Next time you shouldn't go to the next lesson.
I'm going to let him go by himself. You want to be a singer, right?
Yeah.
Show me.
Maybe I didn't treat you.
I didn't realize all these years that you were really singing along with me.
Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. Satisfied. Not bad?
Beautiful.
That was beautiful.
The closest we've ever been is through singing. I wish I would have done this earlier with him.
You make me smile. I feel empty without the singing.
Blackbird, here we go right now. Yeah.
When I rolled down all those stairs, I was thinking, this is it. I really feel like something, pow. And again, I'm resilient. It ain't over yet. I'm gonna sing again with my son. I'll make it happen.
early night blackbird, far,
Guys? Oh, good grief, it's you.
Toasty, hey, how's it going?
Well, you can sort of see how it's going. I mean, we're still frames. That's how much our budget sucks right now.
I could look into that.
Ah, you better do something about it.
You know, I could save some money by getting rid of a certain robot.
Well, folks, it's time to end another episode. Come watch us next month, when I'm sure our budget will be even smaller and we'll do even less to bring you the most insightful, interesting things you've never seen and never watched before. Until then, goodbye, good riddance.
Yes, tune in next time, human scum.
Good done. Everybody went home.